In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on April 23, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. San Diego Padres vs. Arizona Diamondbacks. The San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks will wrap up their 4-game weekend series in Arizona on Sunday afternoon. The Padres roster is now rounding into shape with the return of Fernando Tatis Jr. to begin this series, while the Diamondbacks have started the season at the top of the National League West Division standings. The Padres are 6-1 in their last 7 in Game 4 of a series and 3-7 in the last 10 overall. The under is 3-1 in San Diego's last 5 road games. Meanwhile, the Diamondbacks are 6-1 in the last 7 in Game 4 of a series and 10-4 in their last 14 versus a right-handed starter. The under is 5-1 in Arizona's last 6 Sunday games. The Padres have struggled in starts by Darvish this season, and it's going to be no different in this game. The Padres' offense has been an issue all season, and it's not going to get any better in this game. The Diamondbacks might not run up the score, but they will score enough to get the job done. Back the Diamondbacks. Jameson has been pretty darn solid so far this year, but he's coming off 2 earned in 3.2 innings on 3 hits and 4 walks versus the Cardinals. Jameson will need to be a little tighter than that if he wants to bag another win in this one. Darvish should post a quality outing as well. All things considered, this will be an interesting starter battle. The Padres have struggled in starts by Darvish this season, and it's going to be no different in this game. The Padres' offense has been an issue all season, and it's not going to get any better in this game. On Saturday, Arizona was able to stay close for most of the game. If the bats keep moving, the Diamondbacks should be fine. The Diamondbacks might not run up the score, but they will score enough to get the job done. So the Arizona Diamondbacks money line is our full game side pick. While I also like this lethal San Diego offense to get to Jameson for a few runs, it's worth noting that he's posted great numbers against the Friars in his young career. The team is just 3-24 with a home run and a double against the right-hander. On top of that, despite having arguably the biggest name recognition lineup in baseball, the Padres are underperforming this season. They're just 23rd in runs scored and 28th in team batting average. I simply think 10 runs is too high of a number in a divisional matchup like this. Throw in that neither offense has been overwhelmingly great at producing runs this year, and we should see this one stay below the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. St. Louis Cardinals vs. Seattle Mariners. The Seattle Mariners will be going for the series win when they face the St. Louis Cardinals in the final game of their 3-game interleague series on Sunday afternoon. The Cardinals are 9-4 in their last 13 Sunday games and 17-6 in their last 23 during Game 3 of a series. The Mariners are 2-5 in their last 7 during Game 3 of a series and 1-5 in their last 6 Sunday games. The over is 4-1 in Cardinals' last 6 overall. The over is 4-1 in Mariners' last 5 Sunday games. The under is 3-0 in the last 4 meetings in Seattle. The Mariners have won 5 of their last 8 games. They are playing well offensively, scoring 13 runs in their last 3 games. Expect them to play well offensively in this game because they have hit the ball well against right-handers, and Flaherty has been shaky on the mound, giving up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. He gave up 4 runs in his only start against the Mariners and will have a hard time slowing them down once again. The Cardinals have lost 3 of their last 4 games. Despite their slump, they are playing well offensively, scoring 23 runs in their last 3 games. But they will struggle offensively in this game because Flexen has pitched well at home, giving up 7 runs in 3 home starts. He gave up 1 run in his last start against the Cardinals, and with Seattle having the 9th best bullpen in the league, they will keep St. Louis offense in check. The St. Louis Cardinals are getting the love from oddsmakers because Jack Flaherty is on the mound. But he's had issues with control lately, walking 17 guys through 21.1 innings. The Mariners' offense could make him pay if that continues. Also, the Mariners have simply been the more consistent team up to this point, and we're getting plus money at home. So the Seattle Mariners money line is our full game side pick. The Cardinals are averaging 4.65 runs per game and 4.14 runs per game on the road. They averaged 4 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Mariners. With Seattle giving up 3.93 runs per game at home, the Cardinals will be held under their average in this game. The Mariners are averaging 4.5 runs per game and 4.29 runs per game at home. They averaged 3.67 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Cardinals. With St. Louis giving up 4.57 runs per game on the road, the Mariners will score enough runs to push the score over the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Mets versus San Francisco Giants. The 2023 Major League Baseball season is continuing through the 4th week as the New York Mets take on the San Francisco in this National League clash at Oracle Park in San Francisco, California on Sunday, April 23, 2022. New York is 8-2 in their last 10 games and 5-2 in their last 7 games against the National League West. The under is 5-3 in New York's last 8 road games. San Francisco is 9-3 in their last 12 Sunday games and 2-7 in their last 9 games. The under is 6-0 in San Francisco's last 6 Sunday games. The over is 6-1 in these 2 teams' last 8 head-to-head meetings. These 2 teams are trending in opposite directions, and New York will be looking for the series win in this matchup. The Mets have played very well over their last 10 games, and they have scored 25 runs in their last 4 games. New York is starting Tyler Megill, who has allowed 5 earned runs over his last 16 innings pitched. The Giants will go with Ross Stripling, who has had some issues this season and has moved back and forth from the rotation to the bullpen. Not only is Alonso on fire, but the numbers suggest New York will have an advantage on the mound in this game early in the season. Megill is 7-1 in 9 career starts in the month of April. Stripling, on the other hand, has a career record right around .500, but is just 1-9 in the month of April over his 8 big league seasons. Overall, there really isn't a statistical category where the Giants have a major edge. Their power has been their best attribute this season, but now they're up against the MLB leader in home runs. San Francisco has also been one of the worst fielding teams this season, with a 0.98 fielding percentage that ranks 28th. The Mets, meanwhile, are the best defensive team in baseball with a 0.99 fielding percentage. I just have no faith in Ross Stripling at the moment, as he looks like a shell of the pitcher that had a career year for the Blue Jays last season. Tyler Megill isn't my favorite pitcher to back, but I just trust the Mets more in this spot, and the Giants, despite a win on Saturday, are still far too inconsistent for me to back in this one. New York has played exceptionally well on this West Coast road trip and will be motivated to finish it off the right way, so the New York Mets money line is our full game side pick. I just don't trust the Giants' offense enough as a whole, and neither team has hit for a very high batting average this season. The under has hit in 3 out of the last 4 games for both teams, and I really like how steady New York's defense is. The Mets only have 4 errors this season, and they are also second in strikeouts per game. The Giants are not very good at manufacturing runs, as their 9 stolen bases ranks 24th in the MLB. If they're not cranking home runs, the Giants are not scoring much. Stripling probably won't give San Francisco a ton of innings on Sunday, and the Giants' bullpen has enough good arms to keep the Mets in check. Megill is tough in April in his career, sporting a minuscule 2.39 earned run average. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.